Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. In what month do we vote for president? November. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because There were 13 original colonies. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name your U.S. representative. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6.